Hey, hello guys. I had totally forgot I was streaming tonight. Actually, I just totally forgot I was. Um, yeah, I totally forgot I was streaming today. So anyway, hello guys. Hi everybody. I had a good day. Had a really good meeting. This meeting's been good. Just thought I'll come on here for a couple of hours tonight just to have a little chat with you guys and stuff. And there's been a change of plans. Tomorrow is off. Tomorrow's cancelled. I was meant to be going up to the north tomorrow to travel. Hectic. Getting up there tomorrow is crazy. So, I was meant to go and meet somebody tomorrow. It's travel the way up there to up the north is completely and utterly ridiculous tomorrow. So, transport is completely hectic. Can't even get up there tomorrow. Tried my hardest to try and get a bus schedule sorted out. I tried to go and get the bus ticket sorted out. It's gonna cost more to go for the day, and it's gonna cost more for it's gonna be very difficult to get there tomorrow. So I've spoke to her, and I'm gonna rearrange it for possibly the 7th of June, which I'm hoping to do. So you guys get an extra Queensville tomorrow afternoon. So I am here tomorrow. So I don't have to worry about travelling too much tomorrow, which is even better, and it's good, and it's fine as it is anyway from it. I want to talk about a couple of things tonight. I will first of all have to say a big thank you very much to Peter, by the way. I received your package today, mate. This came through the mail. Tell you what's in there in a minute. I've actually thought about it as well. I have opened it up. Just to see, make sure it was in there. I haven't actually gone through the parts yet of it, so it's the first time I haven't done an overview of tracks for ages. I haven't done any vinyls for ages, so I'm going to do what's in there because it's very exciting things. And a big thank you to Peter, by the way, who really sent these as well. And I didn't think he was going to send this stuff, and I've really enjoyed his company for the past couple of days in Queensville, and he really has. He doesn't like to go on Facebook a lot. He likes to just message me through the Queensville messaging thing, and I really have to say this has been really well worth waiting for. So I'll bring the camera down later on, and we'll show you what's in the parcel as well tonight. So my day's been good. My day has been absolutely brilliant. I've had a nice day with Nathan today. I would have been with Jade today, but Jade rang me at the last minute. She said, "Are you in the Cooper Road?" I was like, "I'm not." I says, "I'm on my way home." And I was like, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter." So, yeah, where I was traveling tomorrow, I was traveling to Ashington tomorrow, and that's like a 3-hour journey up the north. Very hard to get there. Very hard to get there. So we're going to try and rearrange that in the next couple of weeks. We're going to try and see if she's able to pop down to Newcastle sometime, and we'll see what we can do. Like I say, I would have loved to meet her tomorrow, but travel's too much. It's too much chaos to go up with it. So we're going to try and rearrange the schedules on the 7th. I'm hoping that the 7th, she should be able to do that on the 7th if possible for the meeting to come. So hopefully it should be good. So that's fine. So yeah, so that was a bit of a disappointment for tomorrow, which is a shame thing anyway from it. I haven't popped out the chat yet, have I? I just want to say a get well message to JoJo. She was ill this morning, which was not good. I thought she was coming to the meeting this afternoon. Last minute plans, she fell ill this morning. So I want to say to JoJo, if you're watching this back, love you loads, and hope you get well soon, and hope Matt looks after you as well. So hope you get well soon. We'll see you soon as well for that. So that's good. Yeah, hope she's okay, mate. Yeah, she's fine. She fell ill this morning. She got up early this morning, but the last minute she just said, "I don't feel very well. I feel I was going to be vomiting." So it's not good. So JoJo will be back. She'll be back soon. So it's cool. So I just hope she gets well soon anyway from that. So I've got to keep my messages open tonight for this anyway, for everything going on and stuff. So, so anyway, Jade was there today. Me and Jade have sorted out all the Wednesday now. We're definitely going Wednesday to do the final mixes of the album. I am so excited for this album. Me and Jade are full on next week. We are back. We're back here. We're actually both of us are going to start working together in June, and we think in 3 weeks' time we're going to start getting things properly done. We're going to get back in the studio. We're going to get hands on the production again. She's going to start doing a couple of tracks, and it's looking good. Looking good indeed. So it's cool. And the studio is a mess, by the way, so don't even talk about the studio. It's a total mess today. One of the good things I went to today, Peter was on about this on my chat yesterday. He said that he had computer parts that he really isn't getting. He's getting rid of some computer parts and wasn't interested in some of the parts of it. And I was, but I wanted to go to this place today called the DC Reclamation in Sunderland. I went with Nathan today. Nathan was impressed with what he saw, and we saw an Intel board by MSI, and it was an Intel LGA 1151 socket, and it's the Core i3, which is really good. And he was interested to buy it today, and I was thinking, "You're going to buy it today?" And he says, "Yes, I am." So the guy tested it for over 10 minutes, but he had problems. Apparently, it said this has got problems. This board, it's not powering up, and it keeps booting up for some reason. I'm thinking, but what we can do is we'll switch it for a different board in it as well. So we were planning to go back this afternoon to the place, and we just thought, do you know what? Might as well leave it for now, Nathan, and you go back next week. So he's going to go back on Tuesday. I can't go on Tuesday, I'm busy. Next Tuesday, he's going to go back on there next Tuesday because they've got TVs coming in next week, and it's going to be really good. So they're looking for a lot of stuff, and it's really, really cool as well from it. So I'm very happy with the way that today's come out really well indeed from it. Aqua here, hello, my friend in Bijou. We just changed the name to Bijou. See, okay. So that's Precious Jewel, Precious Gems. Yes, it's good. It's all good. Yeah, I'm fine. Yes, I just had a good day today, which is really good indeed. So that's it's cool. So if you guys want to chat the nights, you can. We're here for a couple of hours. Might as well get on with this pattern if you guys want to know about it. First of all, what I want to do is cover up the. Actually, it doesn't matter. Actually, what I'll do is I'll use my marker for this. I'll just get rid of. I've got an unboxing. I've got an unboxing today. I need to just blank out his address because this came today. So I got a parcel today from a package from my friend Peter today, and he said he had a clear out of some stuff that he was getting rid of, and he basically had been on about saying that he was wanting to send me some stuff, and he has. So I just need to blank up my address so you guys don't see it, because you guys need to know where about it. So saying that though, the label is kind of in Newcastle anyway, where it is. So so I just need to blank this out. You guys are not going to know my address, and then we'll go on with this as well. Okay, I think that is fine. All right. So anyway, he sent me this parcel today. This is the parcel he sent me, and this was paid for by Royal Mail. This is beautiful. I think this is a nice texture to it. I have opened this up, by the way. I have opened this up, and it's just going to be really cool as well for me, so it's good. So I'm going to show you what is in here. I'll say I have already opened it up. I know what's in here, but you guys haven't seen it yet. So we're going to bring the camera down, and we're going to do this live. If my camera will get the light on it. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. So what we've got here is we've got two vinyls in here that he sent me, and my point of view, these are absolutely fabulous. What you're going to see. So here's the first one he sent me, and it's a signed copy of a Brian May version of Thank God It's Christmas. This is absolutely beautiful. It's a genuine one. It's genuine. He said he's had this in his collection for over quite a long time. I don't know where we got the signed autograph from, but this is a genuine autographed version, and I can tell it is because it's actually been in actual ink as well. And this is the rare 7-inch single EP. Now, what's weird about this one is, very interesting, is that it literally has got quite a lot to say about this actually from it. So as you all know, this is obviously the video shoot from the video of, I think this is from the Hammer to Fall video shoot. I think it's from that anyway, from it. So on the tracks on here, you've got Man on the Prowl, Keep Passing Up Windows, and you've got Thank God's Christmas main track as well. Now, this is a very strange thing, this is very, very strange. Now, you would think for an EP, it would be a 33 1/3. But this is very, very weird. This is pressed in the UK. Catalog number is Queen 2, or Queen 5, and you've got other normal writing credits there as well from it. This is on the original EMI release of it as well. So it's Thank God's Christmas. This is the EP. This has been, now I don't know where it's been pressed because I haven't seen the pressing of it yet, but I think it has been done at Townhouse, I think. No, it's actually been done by Nick W, by the way, so he's actually engraving is there. 45 RPM this side. Now this is the weird thing. Now when you flip it over, now it says Passing Open Windows and obviously Man the Prowl, both by Mercury. Now this is a very strange thing. Now if you look very carefully at the grooves on here, there's a track mark so faint. In fact, my camera's picked up pretty good actually. Now there is obviously, now you would think that it's a 33. Actually it's not, it's a 45. EMI really did a good job of this, because what they did, they basically did a good job of this, because it's basically just being pressed really cleverly, and it seems like all the grooves are all switched together, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I know there's a bit of mess somewhere on this, obviously. This is in mint condition, and I don't actually have a record player as yet, not as yet anyway, for it. Can we zoom on that? Yeah. So yeah, it's the matrix number on this is Queen 5 B2-1-1-A-X1. So I don't know if you'll be able to get it on the camera. Well, my camera's really out of focus again. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. So I don't know whether we can get the matrix numbers there. Maybe, unless it was at the top, is it? There we are. So if you can see there, and it was upside down. If I go the other way around, actually, maybe you'll see it the other way around a bit. Just there. Queen 2, B, 1. We can't get a good view of this. B2-1-X1. So whether the X is for probably, or A1 or whatever it's called, anywhere from it, it's just really interesting how the mix numbers are actually on this. So it obviously indicates the fact that it's probably an EMI print. And Nick W did obviously mastered this version before it was actually done by the new guy, Kevin Metcalf. It's in pristine condition. And from my point of view, I think it's a really great thing as well to have it. So big thank you very much to send me this anyway. I will treasure this forever. I'm going to actually display this on my cabinet for this one anyway from this. But like I say, it is the authentic sign. I'm going to very carefully take it out of the packet so I don't get this damaged. But it is genuine, the genuine Brian May sign on this. As you can tell, obviously been thinking on it. If I look inside the vinyl, is it actually been signed? Well, according to there's actually no ink. There's no ink inside it. The ink is totally dry, but you can tell that that is an authentic Brian May signature on there, which is really, really sweet. So nice clippability, that. Nice clippability indeed. So it's really nice indeed. So thank you so much to Peter sending me that actually, and you can say he's had it in the collection for quite a while. And he said I wanted to send you it because you know, we Queen fans need to know what these are. So really, really, really very happy with this. Very indeed. That's going to be on my my stand. That'll be on my stand for life now. That's being near from it. So that's a Thank God's Christmas. That's a signed version by Brian May. I want the next one now. This is another one. This is another One Vision. Yes, I do have this on 12-inch single. I have got the 7-inch single of this. This is very rare. Very rare, this one. And I didn't know. I mean, according to the back, right? The back is exactly the same. Designed by Freddie Mercury. It has, you can tell, this is a genuine Freddie Mercury signature as well on it. And whether he's had, how long ever he's had this in his possession for, God knows why. But this is quite worth a lot of money now, this one. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. I thought this was very unusual. This version is not the UK edition. This is actually an imported version from Germany. Now, obviously, they've used the EMI catalog number on there, which is obviously all right. And when you look here, it says Rain Cloud Productions is what they obviously do for that as well, which is one thing. Okay, so it doesn't indicate that it's indicated as a UK sleeve. So I think there's been a mispress on this, obviously. So this has been a misprint. So obviously, yes, we've got the original One Vision front, but this is the most interesting thing. This is really, really weird. It's a German pressed version of the 7-inch single with the most Queen logo from '84 to be pressed in Germany. It's not the UK print, obviously, which is kind of interesting for us. So the international matrix on this one is here. So this is the international matrix number on this one. You can get on Discogs if you want to check on Discogs. You can. I'll just try and get the light to it. It is I don't know what it actually says. I think it probably says Queen 5. Is it Queen 5? I can't really tell from the numbers. It just says what it says. It says 2008867A-1B. Obviously, that's obviously means B. Is it? Yeah, that's the B side. Apparently, this was the B side of it, which is unusual. Doesn't have any indication who mastered it, who did it, who anything else. Doesn't have anything on it at all, which is interesting. On the other side, you've got the full version of Blurred Vision, obviously, the version that people would love to have heard before. And this is apparently the mix number. This is very different indeed. It's weird. This doesn't make any sense. But it says 2008867-B1-C. So what is the deal with this? So this is very unusual. So you've got obviously C as A1C is this side, and the B side is that one, which is unusual. This is a very unusual pressing. This is, I don't know whether this is different to the UK artwork on the German artwork. I've never seen German artwork ever. It's just weird, the label itself. I mean, it looks like it's a jukebox edition. I mean, this is obviously an English 45 RPM adapter. But having it from Germany is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, you can tell it's also in German on the bottom. You know, with EMI's copyright on it and stuff as well. So whether this is the special, maybe this is just the same version as what it is, but it seems to be a bit longer on the grooves for the song of Blurred Vision to do it. And then on the A side, it's kind of like, you know, let's just stick on that side as well from it. Great condition. It does need clean, obviously, because the end of it, obviously, the inner groove needs to be cleaned, obviously, from what it is. But it does look like it's just kind of very nice indeed how it's presented. So it's a signed version. Inside, there's nothing really inside. It's just basically a cardboard sleeve. But as I said, that's a genuine Freddie Mercury signature. So I don't know where we got this from, but this is a nice find to have this as well, which is cool. So that is 2 Queen special editions that will be obviously the signed versions of One Vision and Thank God It's Christmas. So a massive thank you very much to the guy sending me this. Really have to say big thank you to him. And from my point of view, I think it's well worth. Really just getting a hands on it. It's really cool indeed. So thank you very much for all that information. Really good indeed for that. So cheers, Peter, for the sending of that. I really have to say massive thank you for that. I would never expect anything special coming from that guy, and he's got more stuff than he's telling me. Apparently, he's got more stuff. I'll zoom the camera a little bit so you can see the room. There we go. He's got more stuff than he's ever expected to have, which is really cool as well. So massive thank you very much to Peter for that. It's really nice indeed. Sweet. Right, okay, we're going to do some queer comments now. Oh, a lot of comments today. Hi, Mike. Hi, Queen fans. Yes. Have you got a few copies with the signature for me? No. Just hi, Gary. Bijou. Bijou as in bijou for ballet. Ah. Actually, if you actually look in the English dictionary, bijou means a gift, a special thing. It says you're interested in that. Hi Gaming Head. I only got stuff I'm keeping because I only got them as my mother worked at Metropolis Studios from 86 and 87 and 93 as part of the catering staff. She certainly did, because he told me about it the other day. He says, Gary, where are you from? Gary's from the UK. He's from Barnsley. He's from Yorkshire, right? He says, kisses from Germany. Let's have a look. First album I got was Queen Live at Wembley cassette. That's where it all started for me. Speaking of the first Queen thing I ever got, first ever Queen thing I ever got was the vinyl version of Greatest Hits, which was the UK edition. And I still think the UK and the Bulgarian version is the best. Because mine is rare. Because mine has been, well, I think according to the version I have of Greatest Hits, my version is, the vinyl is kind of being pressed with a high density sort of sound in it, and the sound quality is really good as well, which is cool, which is fun. She says, what's the thing with Adam Lambert now? Yeah, the Adam Lambert thing. What's happening is this big. No, I've got a Snapchat from someone. Probably. I've got a Snapchat. I've just seen it done. Give me a technical estimate. What's going on here for some reason? So, Snapchat there. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah, the Adam Lambert thing. What's happening is Brian and Roger want to go to America to start rehearsals for the next tour. What is happening with them at the minute is, I don't care about Adam Lambert, because from my point of view, Adam Lambert can shove up his arse and you can just say, I'm not interested to talk about Queen and everything else. I mean, he is kind of getting into the mode of getting into his role of being the next Queen and everything else and stuff, you know. And it's just kind of very, very kind of like he wants to do his own thing. So, yeah, it's one of those things in life where things can be as they are. Anyway, I'm going to just go and put these up somewhere. I might actually put it that way around for the signings of these anyway from it. So I might put them up the top here. Move Miss Bradford out of the way. In fact, why don't we stick them? Actually, yes. Let's move that out of the way. Let's put Freddy's there. and then we shall put this one behind Angus. I think that looks great. And I'll put JoJo in a little place there. Yes. The album that will never ever be recorded. The album that will never be made. Well, it was supposed to be made anyway. But I mean, I would love to show you my copy of Greatest Hits. I think I did show it on my video originally. I'm going to find it actually while you guys chat. So more questions. I was just trying to find my Greatest Hits copy. Hopefully somewhere. Well, that's the Bulgarian version of it, which I could obviously show you guys where it is. Let me find my original Greatest Hits. Well, I did put all these in order. He says while I look for it. Look. And there is the UK Greatest Hits version for this one, right? So yeah, so the two comparisons. Obviously, this version is dynamite, ever in the world, best-selling album ever made. But what is interesting about the vinyl though in this one, which I have discussed this many times, is the vinyl is being pressed really weird. It's been pressed really weird, this version. And the reason I say it's weird is because this beginning groove, the start groove, you can hear rain sounds in it, which is very, very weird. But saying that, the sound quality is still to this day amazing. I mean, I think this is the best mint condition version of Greatest I've ever had, and it still sounds brilliant. I think play the game when it sounds great. One thing you might realise is on this version and the UK original is that Save Me is it's a totally different mix to anything that I've ever heard in my life. And EMI really went up the heads on this, which is really cool. So he really has got the version of it where he goes, yeah, that's the one to get for it. I don't know if you can see in the light. I mean, I can't really show you much of it, but around here there's like rain noises on it, which is being pressed weirdly for some reason. But still a good thing to have this one, which is very unusual. Well, one of the most unique gems I think I've got in my collection, apart from the UK version of this, is probably the Bulgarian version, which people still to this day ask me about. That vinyl looks brand new. It's still brand new. It's never been played. It's never been played. Only been played twice, and still brilliant condition. The best ever versions I've ever got from the UK, which is great. And this one, this is the piece de resistance. This is the double vinyl version of Greatest Hits. And this one, Peter would love to have this, I tell you. Well, he doesn't have any information about the things inside it. They just basically press it in there, like you see, sort of thing for it. And what they did on the back is, from their knowledge, they cut off the EMI logo on this just to hide the copyright for it. But actually, all this side here has been chopped off at the side, which is a bit of a thing for it. But I think at the time they were pressing it, they were thinking, oh, well, we'll just get some thing for it and stuff. A shame about that, it's ripped off, obviously, but it doesn't matter. Main thing is that it's just all about the vinyls inside, which is two different pressings of this one. There's an orange pressing inside this, which is that. And then you've got the blue pressing, the blue label of this one as well. It's a mismatch version that I've been given. Sound quality on this is absolutely fabulous. Brilliant sound quality ever. Best version of Sweet Lady you'll ever hear on this Bulgarian version is amazing. Transition's different. There is Death on Two Legs on here as well is amazing on this. It's got 70s FRI alternate version. It's got Don't Stop Me Now. It's got all the classics on here. But Death on Two Legs is on here, and you've got what's the other one said in there before? Sweet Lady. Because at the time they were doing this one, they were literally in Bulgaria. They were pressing this one because they were in Bulgaria. And they were kind of doing it as their own means of. In Bulgaria, it was a hit. The Night of the Opera was a big hit in Bulgaria, and Bulgarians decided that they would put the 2 tracks of Sweet Lady and Not on as well. And this sounds great. It sounds great. So that is the Bulgarian version of that one. So very happy to have both different versions of this one. It's a gem. Yeah. She says it's a unique gem it is as well, which is cool. You can actually get that on Discogs. I only paid £5 for that. Discogs was great. Brand new, sealed. It wasn't sealed, but it was just there anyway from it. I like this thing on it. I like this. I don't use this, but it's kind of like cards are okay for it. But yeah, it's decent anyway from it. No, massive thank you very much to Gaming that sent me that. Really like it so much. It's really good. He says it's not a bootleg. No, it's not a bootleg. No, it's not a bootleg. This thing is not a bootleg. It is genuine release from Bulgaria. Back to Bulk released it in their country, and they released 2 versions of it as well. 5 versions were released. There was the orange version, the blue version, the green version, and there was quite a lot of versions released of that one, but it was very, very, very popular indeed. Let's have a look. Innuendo to me will always be the best album. Yeah, probably last album ever made by Queen anyway, which is the best one I think to do. Oh my god, you can buy some Queen vinyl. If you go on Discogs.com, you can get some good prices on there. Because I tell you what, I mean, I've got some brilliant stuff. I bought a. As I discussed on the channel, just passion stuff that I got. I bought a pack load of vinyls from Discogs before, the Passion label I got before. I mean, to this day, still to this day, that vinyl's, that's gone, that one. Where's that gone? The vinyl has gone off that one. Where is it gone? Oh, that's gone as well. Oh. 2 vinyls have disappeared on me for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. That's it. Passion Gold's still there, obviously. This is the most weirdest release ever. This 5 years of Passion label. Weird. And the rarest one I've got from High Tension to Infinity. This is the rarest one of the lot, actually. But yeah. But I don't know where those 2 have gone now. Oh, I might have actually put them in a different thing before for that, which is one thing. But 1988 was 1988. I think was just a weird year, really, for stuff coming out. The Passion really pushed the boat way too big for it. But those 2 are missing for some reason. I don't know where they are. I have to find them. Yeah, I have to dig inside my treasure. Unless it's actually in this. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, actually, they're in here. There they are. There they are. Some 2 there. These 2. So Passion Volume Hits Volume 1. That's actually a hell of a good album. It's a good album indeed. It's a bit damaged though, but it's well worth it for the collection. And this one as well, which is Electricity label. Because these 2 were the most rarest ones of a lot, because they didn't produce any more of these ones before. This one actually is probably a hell of a good mix, and this second one here is actually the second one, which is Electricity. But they didn't do any more after that, and I wish they would have continued the series, but they didn't do a Volume 2, which the Volume 2 never existed. So I don't know what the hell happened to Volume 2. It just seems to have Volume 2 never materialised. But pretty rare stuff. So good mixes on that one as well. I like the Electricity one better. Actually, they ripped these to my hard drive now anyway. But if you like some classic 80s stuff, listen to these 2 albums. They're really good indeed. It's cool. Let's have a look. Let's see. Sleepy, she is out for the count. Her dog is sleepy. Devon's actually been sleeping for a couple of days because she's been on a long couple of walks. And this morning she's been out early, so that's why she's asleep today. But she's had a couple of good days anyway, which is good stuff. I got Spinal Tap Majesty of Rock in the post today. Great stuff. Yes, dedicated to Freddie Mercury, which is really cool. I have a signed copy of the Innuendo album by all members, but Freddie signed it F. Mercury and not Freddie Mercury. Yes, very true. Queen, grandest rock band ever lived. They are. They're cool. Review is in Germany. Some Queen shirts. Do you have some Queen shirts, or what's your favourite, Tez? The only Queen shirt I have is the Queen one, which is somewhere. I can't get it out. And the other one I have is the I've got the absolute greatest T-shirt, which is actually not a bad T-shirt, but it's too small for me now. And we might be giving that away on Queen's Day, actually, because we're going to give it away on Queen's Day. So a lot of a Queen's Day coming up. It's going to be cool. The only Queen vinyl I have is Backchat. Why is everybody going about Backchat for? I don't like Backchat. I think it's not a good song. I was very nice. We're going through a bad time at that time. I was like, God, terrible. But yes, I do have. I've got 2 T-shirts. I'm getting some more. I will never ever get a Alan Lambert T-shirt. I refuse to wear it. I've got Metallica T-shirts. I've got a KMFDM T-shirt. I've got we're getting an Iron Maiden one produced, actually. I'm getting the Eclipse one as well. And I'm getting a couple more T-shirts made. What I am getting is I'm getting a restitched T-shirt from Jade. Jade and restitched T-shirts. That's going to be one of the best ones we're ever going to do, and I'm looking forward to buying it. Can't wait to get it. I've got great. Well, I had a Great Discord T-shirt, but it got full of bleach, which was a shame. So that was ruined. And I've got mostly like wizards, demons, and all like medieval sort of stuff. I like to wear them because that's how I am. I suit them very well, actually. This Metallica T-shirt was actually from a shop in Newcastle before it burnt down in Newcastle, which was a shame. But it does do well for its stuff, you know. It's a good guy. I've got Snapchat, by the way, because my Snapchat's going crazy. Oh, hold on a minute, I open eBay. Yeah. Whatever, anyway, from it. Tez, you said you were going away tomorrow. Are you still going away? No, I'm not going away tomorrow. It's been cancelled. It's not the fact I wanted to go tomorrow. I was excited to go. After I sorted out all of I tried to search for tickets. It's going to cost quite a bit to go up there. So it's been cancelled until further notice. So you get an extra Queensville tomorrow. Yay. Cool. So I think I'll just go and shop tomorrow. Just save my money and keep my money okay for it. Because I'm going to Prudhoe on Wednesday with Jade. Me and Jade's finally got our tickets sorted out, and she's getting sorted out with that now, which is great stuff. So she's getting the book today. Hope she does. And she's booking it today, so I'll keep her thinking that. So yeah, I'm going to send this more. Main T-shirts are awesome. The artwork for this one was pretty good indeed. When I got it, it was actually very good indeed. For it. Just compare the 2 releases of Freddie's solo videos, 2000 and 2006. The release from 2000 has much better quality. That's weird. The 2006 version is shit. The 2000 version, I think, is better. It's better that way because they do a good job of it. I love goth people. That's me. That's me to a T. Goth. Yes, I love goth. I love goth music a bit. I would seriously love to date a goth. I would love to. I'd love somebody. I would love to really have. To go out with someone, which same age as me, or kind of a bit like 35, 25-year-old, and go out for a night out and just go for a good rock night as well. Best place to go for a goth night is down in York. York is beautiful to go. It's pricey, well worth it though for going for a weekend. What are you drinking, Tez? I'm drinking apple and blackcurrant squash tonight. Yes, I have got my drink tonight, and I have got a bit left, so it's cool. That's nice. That's cool. I love goth fashion. I have a girlfriend who was goth. Oh, fabulous. Well, did you ever hear about the story from Sophie Lancaster, the woman who got murdered in the Yorkshire Hills? Bad thing happened to her. Watch the documentary of it. Watch the real life story of her stuff because it's bloody good. And she didn't deserve to die. She didn't deserve to die. She deserved to stay alive and to be with the culture she needed to be. But people having a thing of it was not on at all for it. Queen crested T-shirt. I have grown out of it but kept it. Nice as a collectible. Good. Which 2000 version are you referring to? The 10-disc box set or the DVD release? The one that is behind that the Guinness glass is that one. Never heard of it, but I want to check it out. I will check it out after your stream. Please do. Sophie Lancaster. An hour. It's an hour. It's a proper film as well. It's real. Really good film as well. Really good. You might cry at the end of it though. You might get a bit upset at the end, but I'll tell you, it's very strong to watch. All my tattoos are gothic, except my Freddie Mercury autograph on my left arm. Nice one, mate. My friend Chris has got a Freddie Mercury tattoo all the way down his arm, and it's called, just says Freddie Mercury on it, and he's got a Queen thing on the side of it as well. I think me and him will get on really well actually. Chris is just brilliant, honestly. He's full of music to the brim. I've got someone said to me, since you're in now, Tez, what are your plans for the weekend now since it was cancelled? I haven't got a clue yet. Well, my whole weekend now, my whole day tomorrow is going to be free because I don't know. Saturday, I really want to go on thing tomorrow. I want to rest tomorrow really for it. I don't know. I'll think of something anyway. Maybe I'll do some admin. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. No idea what to do yet. Let's have a look. We will rock you musical edition. That T-shirt at London. As a matter of fact, I think is in it. Bought at the Dominion. That's actually not a bad find. That in fact, it really, really could indeed. We had just speaking about the We'll Rock You thing. Something just come to my mind actually, which I totally forgot about. If Peter is Peter's still here by the way. I'll just mention something. If you are really interested in Queen and you really want to watch something really, really good, check out Jessica Soto live at the Queen Convention 2003. That thing is just pure gold. And Mark's got that now as well on DVD, and it's fabulous 2.5 hour show. It's well worth watching it. It's brilliant on a Friday night. Get your beers and just pour it on, play it all the way through. And Jessica Soto is brilliant. I went to see the show at in when was it, 2002 at the Sunderland Empire. It was great. Me and Chris went there and we really loved it. It was great, good show. Really good show. Didn't ever get to see Brian May on stage, but is it maybe one day I will go on stage and I will do it. Yeah, the final show. Anyway from it. Time musical. Right. Here's something. Gaming Head's got Time musical on vinyl, and to be honest with you, I've never heard the soundtrack. It's not available on YouTube because of copyright issues. I would love to see the Time, hear the Time musical for it. Well, I don't know whether Gaming Head's actually got a chance to rip it off yet, but anyway, it's thinking of it. I also checked out. Gaming Head was telling me about the Peter Straker on Spotify. Well, Spotify. I think I mentioned this before. Spotify does not have the legal consent from Rocket Records. apparently the master tapes have been lost, and I think they're not allowed to be used or either. They're in the possession of Freddie Mercury's estate or whoever they did them, but they're not available to release. That they used the vinyl version of it, which is a bit shit. But it's more the sound of it sounds too fast, and my version's brilliant. My version sounds a lot louder actually, which is so cool. You know, I didn't EQ that at all. I recorded it straight off vinyl. My vinyl version is awesome. The German version is the same, but the version I've got, the UK version of it, it sounds so loud. It's just well impressed with the vinyl version. That is so cool. I listened to Peter last night. I listened to the Black Swan song, and oh god, that sounds great. Really like that a lot. It's actually a continuation from Vamp. It's really cool. What's time loaded on YouTube? Nope. Nope. There's no videos of Time concert ever on YouTube. There was only there's an audio snippet of them doing. It's in every one of us with what's his name? Cliff Richard. Yeah. Dave Clark owns all the master tapes from the Time sessions, as he mentioned. Take one in my defense was never bad. The in my defense was actually written for the Time musical, but they felt that they wanted it to be released as a solo single, but the only thing is that they didn't, because they thought it was too much to bring out. So I had to release Time, and in my defense was released later on. But it's only because the way that the original in my defense just sounded like rubbish. And when Brian came back in 2000, Dave Clark went back into his studio at home, and he asked Brian to put new guitar parts in it because the original mix was rubbish, and he remixed it exclusively on the sampler disc that you get with the standard edition of it, which was all it was. And the 2000 remixes are not available at all on that box set. The only 2000 versions that are only available on the standard edition of the CD, and they're not available in the box set at all because they didn't put them on, which was a bit of a shame. But you know, that's the life. That's how shit is anyway for us. It's crap. Yeah. So yeah, I've Time. Let's have a look. It got released in 92. Yeah, it got released in 92, but the version that came out was just yeah. Now some slice of bread for dinner. Now German bread. I'm still watching. Okay. 3-disc version, copper box set. Yeah. Or the standard release of it anyway, which is fun. Time was released exclusively on iTunes a few years ago, even remastered, but might not get access to it now because it was only available in the UK and it's pretty expensive as well. Yes, it was released. It was remastered with Dave Clark's executive mastering on that. It wasn't like just chopping, changing things and stuff, but it's a collectible thing now. That Time Musical is very collectible. If you're very lucky to get it on vinyl, it's the best quality you're ever going to have. If you're ever going to get it on, CD, then obviously that's well worth getting it. But it's not available on CD at all. So you can forget that idea as well from it. Okay, right guys, I'm going to go off camera for just a few minutes. I need to do a message for somebody, and I will see you guys in a minute. So I'm going to mute my mic. I'm just going to mute this for now, and then I will be back with you guys in a few minutes. Don't be long. Okay. Right. Oh. Stream offline. Hmm? It's streaming now. Ah, here we are. Ah, don't know what happened there. Minutes. Stream offline. What the hell's going on there? All right. So that's fine. Okay. So I had to do that importantly. That was important to give a clear message to her, which is fine for it. Right, I'm back, guys. Anyway, be back soon, Tez. Yeah, that's fine. I can eat now. I didn't actually. No, I haven't had it. I had. I had. A minute. Okay. I'm trying to just give her messages on the phone. Watching Lucifer. Lucifer. Yeah. Let me to see the kids before they go to sleep and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty cheap on Discogs. Yeah, it's just pretty cheap on Discogs. I suppose it would be wise to get on Discogs because it's £5 at least away from it, which is fine. You never know. But that would be cool. So we never know. So that would be cool. Let's see. Yeah. So anyway, what have I been watching on YouTube this week? Oh, new videos this week. Well, I started to watch a guy yesterday called there's an American dude on there. He is called Tyler Tube. Tyler Tube. Weird Tube. Tyler Tube. And he does a he basically does a all these glue things together. He glues things together. It's unusual channel that is. And he did gummy bears. And he said, what sort of glue would actually hold this stuff up? And actually, it was interesting because some of the glues that he's been doing on that channel has been really good. Like Gorilla Glue with the glues and stuff as well. And it really is kind of very. It's interesting. So it's kind of a good thing. It's a good channel. It's cool. I started watching Northwest Party this afternoon, and we're nearly getting to the end of season 6. Season 7's already been going to be finished on time, and that's good. That's cool. No, let's remember that. Gaming Head's not here. I don't think he is anyway. Oh, that's fine. I'm still live. My God, I don't know what I'm there with that stream before. bizarre, weird. Anyway, right. So anyway, so a couple of things to mention about this Angry Penguin videos thing. Right. Well, I yesterday went back onto my Angry Penguin season 1, and I've been looking back at the very first Angry Penguin I did from season 2. And the views getting there now. We're getting there with the views now, which is really good. So people can just go and look at it and laugh at it and laugh out loud. I have been toying with the idea of doing like a commercials, kind of the worst commercials of the world or whatever it is. We'll look at those soon. I've got to plan it all together obviously first to do it and see what arises from that anyway, which is really good. So it's really kind of just a good thing to do with it. So that'll be coming up soon. Then I'm going to start doing a part 2 of the worst bands part 2 ever. That's going to be filmed in June, at the beginning of June, and then we will be doing probably studio's gonna be out of action on the 31st of May because I've got the inspector coming over, but it might be out of action for quite a while because we've got the ceiling job happening soon, and I don't want to have to miss this one because I want to be here when the guy comes because I've got to have everything sorted out for that. So hopefully if that happens, that should be interesting to do with it. So that should be interesting for it. Tez, when is the Queen convention this year? I haven't got a clue. I haven't kept up to date on the news of Queen at the moment. I know it's in like September, October time, but I'll not be going to that one this year. It's damn expensive to go. It is expensive. It really, honestly, it's expensive. It can be very, very traveling, and but I have no idea where it is this year. No idea. So don't know. Yeah. So it's hey, Panavix is here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Hope you're well, mate. We've just been on here for about an hour. We've just done a nice. If you've seen. At the top, we have 2 new things at the top here. We have got the One Vision signed by Freddie Mercury. We have got a where is it? Behind JoJo there. No, hold a minute. The other one behind me here. There is Thank God's Christmas signed as well. Signed by Roger and by May. Sorry. And they're 2 nice collectible things I've had. So technically, I have been really interested to start getting back on the Queen collecting side of it. That was actually by Peter. Peter sent all this stuff over to me, and he says, "Oh yeah, well I'll have a go at sending stuff to you." And I was like, "Okay." So that was interesting. So that was a very good thing indeed to really get thinking about it. That's cool. I must be on drugs. Why is the chat going too fast? I have no idea. That's okay. The reason it's going too fast is because I've had so many people on here today. That's why I've been chatting on there. I'm having to be on my phone because I'm messaging someone at the minute, which I was supposed to go up to Ashington tomorrow being cancelled as well from it, so that's fine. So that's cool. But the 8th will be good, so it'll be fine. So we can do something. The 8th will be fine for us to do. Okay. Yeah, so that's why the chat's going too fast as well for me and stuff. Just pointing out about, say, Penguin business chat's going on, and Time not released on CD. I don't actually know if Time was released on CD or not. It might be on CD. Because everyone wants the Time album, you see, and the Time album's a good thing about. Actually, I'm going to look on Discogs right now. I'm going to see how much it is on Discogs for the Time album. Have a look. Time the album. I want to see if it's actually on CD first. See if it's on CD. 12 versions of it. I don't know if the CD was actually produced. Was the CD produced? No, no CD was produced. No, it was a bootleg version. I kicking around. Looks like a piece of crap load. It's not even that's the original anyway, is it? Yeah, I know there's like a lot on. There's 152 copies for sale. All of them's got a. I know that the Time album is a rarity. It's a rare thing to get that. It's absolutely brilliant. So well worth getting that. Actually, it's well worth it. That's cool. He's actually got. I think it's got probably Freddy's on 3 tracks. I think it is. Yeah, it's in every one of Time Reprise and all that stuff, so it's good. And also, I've got a rare version of Time as well from the stage show that they did with Freddie singing on it for live, which is really rare. It's rare. It's a rare thing. That's cool. Tells me, I got some input on my dad's funeral, mate, with having the reimburse of Queen Days of Our Lives as what his favourite track was to scatter his ashes this morning. Felt very strange, thought to do that. Yeah, that's pretty emotional. That. Good news, I found a way to rip my vinyl discs. Have you? Sweet. Well, my discs are all ripped by my own studio because my studio is great. I do have I did have Audacity to use it, but Audacity is alright, but it's a bit naff to be honest. I don't like Audacity. I like using my studio work because studio is nice to finally EQ it and get rid of all the crackles, pops and everything on it, and like reimburse it a bit better and stuff. I've been back on the rock trail again, and not that show. I've been starting to do. I've been starting to get some ideas for songs. This time around, I'm looking for something more better for it. But the Time Riders album that I'm doing, it's not a concept album. It's just an album. It's a rock trilogy. I've space out rock thing we're doing. It is sounding really good. I cut the song this week, End of the Line, like Jim Steinman kind of work on it with a bit of the feel of Maverick's Days to it, and sounds awesome, really awesome. Wait for the guitars to get on that. It'd be amazing to do that. And I could probably put the guitars on that song. Then the song that people have been asking for, I've actually been dying to get out, is Turquoise Beach, but it's been around everybody now. I sent that track to mostly everybody who wanted to join us, and literally it was kind of just very, very it's a hell of a good song, but the lyrics, what's putting people off is the lyrics is not right. So I think we're gonna redo that song as Caress My Heart, which Jade was gonna write anyway. And so I think because she started rewriting it, and I think the rewriting was really good indeed. She's got her a compilation album coming out in December, which I think is going to be a good seller for Christmas. So if you want something good for Christmas, get the best of Jade. It's called Sudden Change of Heart. Good title. And she's writing. Mostly the songs that I wrote. We're getting a revamp of the songs that we're going to do. We actually did say today at the meeting we're gonna go back into Secret Voice territory and we're going to redo them. And she said I definitely want to redo them. But let's redo a couple of songs from the album. Let's not like redo the whole lot. Let's just do the songs that we'd like to do and put them on the compilation album that we'd like to re-record. And she said, yeah, I'm for that. That's absolutely fine. So she's really happy to do that, and it's cool. We've got a couple of weeks left before we get this before we get the restitched album out anyway, which you've seen the trailer so many times on this channel now, and it's just going to be a hell of an album. It comes going to be top-notch stuff. We've got a video shoot coming up in June. We're filming The Pain in June. We're filming also Just You in June. And if we can, we're hopefully going to try and get to film the videos that we were meant to film, which was Burn and Break Me. Because Jade wants to release Break Me. Because she wants to bring it out. And I said, listen, you know what? The song has never, ever, ever, ever had a video. Ever for it. Let's release it. So we're hoping to God we can get it out. We hope to God we can. So yeah. Can you get pissed on ginger beer wine? No. Ginger beer wine is not good for me. It's very very gassy. It's very gassy indeed. Very, very gassy. It's one of those things where it can be gassy and also it can give you heartburn. I don't like ginger beer at all. I don't like it. Bijou's actually says, ginger beer, what the fuck? No, I don't know. No, I had it before. I don't like it. Not for me. No. With sugar in it might be easy enough, but take the sense away from it. What the hell was that all about? Weird. How's your day been today? My day's been good. I have been to my local place since 8:30 this morning, and I left there at 2. And if I had stayed longer, I would have met Jade and Logan, but I didn't. I went home. I was tired. But I had a couple of good beers. Nathan bought us a couple of round beers. It was nice as well. But it's cool. Let's have a look. You can pop a pill to make it mellow in ginger beer to keep it fresh taste for years. Yes, you can. It's true. I drank a Heineken beer for the first time, and it's so good. Heineken beer was a good drink. In Germany, you guys in Germany are completely bonkers over there for drink. It is mad. I wonder if Gaming Head saw that Berlin video from Barry Lewis yet. Because he would know everything about Berlin and stuff. I'll have to have a Skype call with him probably, well, if he's free tonight actually. If Gaming Head watches this back, are you free tonight to Skype? I'd like you to watch that video tonight. It's cool. I like Southern Comfort and Pepsi. Sweet. Cutterburger stop making gin. Yeah, I know they have. Hi, Multi Bar, by the way. Beer is life. I have. Yes, I am free for an hour. Great stuff, mate. 8 o'clock. Okay for you? Half an hour of this, and then we'll call it a night. And then I'll go over to Skype and talk to Gaming Head. Because I want to see this video. I want to see this Barry Lewis video tonight. And do that. I want him to show me exactly if he knows the areas of areas of it. That's fine. Yeah, German ones are good. Well, we had a German festival here. We've got one coming up actually here in the UK, starting soon. Big, huge, massive tankers and stuff. Very good, very good. It's really, really good indeed. Yeah, it's cool. I would definitely smash Kirsten Dunst back in the Monkey Bar Kid if you're young to understand it. No, I don't know. I've got a clue. Monkey Bar Kid is the Monkey Bar. As I said, I don't like Monkey Bar at all. I think it's horrible. It's horrible chocolate that was just like stale for ages, and it was just like terrible stuff. I do like the commercials they ran. The most expensive one that they did was in America. That was the best one they ever did. That young lad on it, and that was the best one they ever did in that one. Even I was on the bus today. I was actually travelling all the way down to the town centre today, and I was looking at all of the. I was in the Cooper Roads. That's where my local pub is. All these teenagers came in from school. Or going and said, "Are you guys not at school yet or something? You should be at school, you guys." I says, "Oh, we finished school now." It's like, "What are you doing here?" It's like, "Please, I don't want to." So yeah, I started watching the commercials. I've been sorting out the commercials thing, the terrible commercials. I've been looking at some embarrassing ones of the whole couple of years. Very embarrassing, and a lot of things that's wrong in this way for it. And I've been trying to get a hold of the Corona Extra song. I know Oddity Archive's got it. He's got the full Corona Extra track, which sounds like it's supposed to sound like Bruce Springsteen. No, it's just like it's the guitar playing, it's the palm tree swaying in the wind. It's Corona Extra. And it's just like that's cool. Who's going to see Rocket Man? I will be. Well, I'm not seeing it at the cinema, but I will be seeing it on torrents if I can get a hold of it. Yeah, I really can't wait to see Rocket Man. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a hell of a good story about how he started Rocket Records and all his things and stuff as well with it. It's think of it. Actually, that's what that's what Rocket Man is about. It's about his record label. And also, he wrote it. Actually, I think it was written about a real life event. Actually, thinking and that's where he got Rocket Man from the Rocket record label came from for that. And yeah, it's a great song. Rocket Man's a good song indeed. So best version ever is from William Shatner. No. And I think it's one of the best ones ever done. I mean, it was only done for the Space Convention in 1978, and when Bernie Taupman goes up there and he says we decided that it would be best if someone would actually do that, and it was it's brilliant. I mean, William Shatner can just do a song, talk it, and he can just say things that he means stuff. It's a bloody fantastic version he's doing of that. So really, yeah, definitely. Want to see that. I want to see it. Yeah, I started watching classic. Was it games things? Well, someone did it. Someone did a playthrough of Mario Magic 10, the unfinished game or the fans game. And I still think some of them walkthroughs are not right. The people that do the walkthroughs, they don't. The walkthroughs I've seen on YouTube, some of them are doing it wrong. Some of them are doing it wrong. They're not doing it right. The only one guy I'd seen do a proper playthrough of it. Obviously, you know what they do is right. They just basically just do the game. They don't go through any of the storyline. They don't go through any of the developers, and basically they just screw it over. So no one's done a decent playthrough of it. I've been trying to find a decent playthrough of the game. It's like, well, yeah, but tell us where the secrets are. Is anything happening with it? And it's just like, yeah, but But I did find one good playthrough, and this guy on YouTube did say that he was a massive fan of the series, and he said Magic 10 was a fans game. It was not actually made to be meant to be an actual trilogy for it. But it's true, isn't it? So yeah, it's really, really good. So yeah, it's a cool thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing indeed. That's cool. What's he saying? He says, I'll send you a vinyl rip of I Want to Break Free so you can decide for yourself if you're satisfied with the quality. Can do. I used to get really bloody rubbish things. Getting so many crappy that's not there, is it? No. That is it. Okay, guys. We are about to finish the stream now. And just let you know, guys, that I am about to say goodbye to you all. But yeah, this was the next stream tonight, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream tomorrow, so we will have a better stream tomorrow night. I'm going to be on Skype for a bit. So if you guys want to, don't add me on Skype, guys. Please don't add me on Skype. But yeah, I'm just I have one of these weird things. Weird things on Skype. Apparently, that when you're using Skype and you're using it to call somebody. In fact, it's weird how Jade's on Skype for some reason. You know, it's just very unusual how it can be very very weird how things can be funny and weird messages you get from it was bizarre. So it's very unusual. But anyway, guys, that's it for me, guys. I'm going to finish the stream now. Cheers for tuning in. Thanks a lot for your great questions today. I'll see you gaming head over on Skype in a couple of minutes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. And until then, have a great night. And I'll see you guys later. German's there as well, so there she is. I'll see you guys later. Bye.